Thank you for meeting with me here today.
Of course.
What's your name?
My name's Peris Lopez.
Awesome. So I have to get this question out of the way, but if you could describe alopecia in one sentence, how would you describe it?
Alopecia is an autoimmune disorder where your body basically thinks that your hair follicles are foreign invaders, so it attacks them. And it's sort of like being allergic to your hair.
And before this happened, did you have a strong relationship with your hair, whether it be good or bad?
Yeah, I think so. I used to dye my hair a lot, purple and blue, and sort of switch between the two. And sometimes it would fade to green. And I love doing that. But at the same time, I feel like I didn't really think much about my hair. I just sort of accepted it as part of me.
But it was a form of self-expression.
Yeah, I would say so.
And why do you think hair is so important to us?
I think hair is sort of like a mask that we identify with in a lot of ways. It's something that we can shape and create and make our own, but it's also something that comes from within us that we grow. Yeah.
Hair contains strands of our DNA.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff that makes up our hair comes from the things that we eat and the things that we consume on a daily basis. So do you think it was traumatic losing a piece of your body? I guess, was it illuminating or was it disheartening?
It was definitely traumatic. The way it started for me was in August of 2020. I noticed that I had a patch of my hair on the back of my neck, at the base, that just was completely bald, and I thought it was weird, but I didn't really do anything about it. I was like, oh, that's strange, but it didn't concern me too much because it was the least visible part of my scalp.
Yeah.
And I had really thick hair everywhere else, so I sort of ignored it. And then in January of 2023, like right after New Year's, all my hair started falling out. Within like 8 days, it got to the point where I couldn't really be in front of other people without wearing a hat or something on my head or a scarf or something. But I still kept my hair. I hadn't shaved it. I kept what I had left, and it looked like I had a full head of hair, just from what you could see down here. But if I took it off, there were spots everywhere.
Anything else, like any other symptoms that aren't really talked about when it comes to alopecia, or is hair loss the main symptom?
I think there's no other physiological effects, but there's definitely psychological effects. I was devastated when it started falling out, and I didn't know what was happening. And I think I was in denial for a long time about it. I was scared to go to bed because I knew that when I woke up, I would comb my fingers through my hair, and I would have a giant clump of hair in my hand like this every day. And when it first started falling out, I was in San Diego visiting my friend, and we were doing a lot of very social things, and I just remember like sort of brushing my fingers through my hair and having chunks throughout the day that I would like discard of sort of secretly because I was embarrassed and didn't know why this was happening.
Have you made any unexpected friendships or relationships, whether it be through commonality, like meeting someone who had the same issues as you, or through education? Like, have you made any relationships while educating people about this topic?
Not yet. I think it's really interesting to see how people react when I'm straight up about it. I work at a summer camp right now, and before I started working there, I love working with kids. I think they have the most beautiful minds, but part of me was scared that I was going to get there and they were going to bully me and be like, why are you bald? You're ugly.
Kids are very honest.
Yeah, they are. So I was scared of that, but then I got there, and some kids did ask me, like, why are you bald? And I explained it to them, and they thought it was kind of cool. They thought it was kind of funny. One of the kids that I coach started calling me Coach Harris and would say, Coach Harris, you're hairless. Honestly, I love the way that kids respond to it, because it's almost better than the way that like some other adults respond, with feelings of pity, which I don't like, you know. I think sometimes I feel really confident and really secure in myself, because I know that I'm beautiful. And other times when I'm feeling sad about or depressed about different parts of my life unrelated to alopecia, I'll just realize, like, I don't know, I'll just think like, wow, I'm fucking bald, like, on top of all of it. Great. I think another relationship that has come out of this is just the one that I have with myself. It's definitely transformed in a lot of ways. I'd never realized how much my hair was tied up into my own ego. And I think this has made me sort of create a new relationship with myself. Yeah, and I'm still working on it, for sure.